Yo, what is going on, everybody? My name is Next Up Nova, back with another video, and in today's video I will be talking about my builds going into Trials of Osiris starting tomorrow at noon Eastern time at reset. So basically the first build I will be using is Dawn Blade with Solar Nades, Burst Glide, Healing Rift, top Dawn. With True Prophecy, the role that I have is Explosive Payload, Opening Shot, Handling Masterwork, Flared Magwell, and Steady Hand. These are very, very powerful lately. 120s are the meta, the #1 option in terms of hand cannons, mainly because of its range and also team shotting capabilities. If you body shot someone and headshot someone, it is an instant kill with 120s. It's also the same for 140s, but 120s are much better for team shotting because they hit for around 90 damage. So for my Fellwinter's Lie, I do have the ornament on, and I do use the Cirrus modular to make it nice white and red and black aesthetic. And I use Quick Draw, Opening Shot, and Icarus Grip. I do switch to Vorpal Weapon mid-round later in the game to make sure that I can shut down supers. I will also be using Tractor Cannon as my heavy to shut down supers as well. Whenever I pick up Tractor Cannon ammo, it allows me to easily kill a super with one boop. It suppresses them and they cannot do anything. So I also do have the Catalyst, which increases ammo reserves. So for my second build, I will be using Dire Promise, Fellwinters, and Tractor Cannon. The role I have in my Dire is Overflow, Rangefinder, Range Masterwork, Light Mag, and Hit Mark. So next I will be using the Avalanche Machine Gun. Another very solid machine gun is from the Raid, which I do not have yet, but I'll be using Avalanche Machine Gun, Adored, and Ace of Spades. This is another very, very solid loadout that I really enjoy using. Obviously Adored, yes, Adored's very solid. Snapshot, Killing Wind, it's basically Beloved. It's not as OP as Beloved, mainly because it doesn't have as much aim assist, and it has, the flinch is a lot less, broken. But, yeah, that's basically the build, and Ace of Spades, it's very solid. I have the Masterwork, which allows Firefly to deal more damage while Memento Mori is active, which is very overpowered for groups of enemies. So, Avalanche, I have Killing Wind, Opening Shot. It's not the best roll, I got it from the Dawning, but in terms of my armor, I will be going mainly for a Recovery, Discipline, Intellect build. I have not fully set that up yet, but I am going to be using Ophidian Aspects Gauntlets, right, for my exotic, mainly because it improves your ready speed, your reload, and also your melee range. So that allows me to win a lot more fights, especially when I'm sniping against shotgunners, because I'll be able to melee them from further away and win a lot more fights. So next build, Shadebinder. I'll be using Healing Rift, Burst Glide, Penumbral Blast, and Cold Snap. Also Ice Flare Bolts and Frost Pulse. These two, easily the best. I love these two. And these four right here are the ones I'm remaining. Whisper of Hedrons, gain a bonus to weapon damage. This is my favorite one right here because it allows me to do more damage whenever I freeze a target with stasis. This allows me to 2-tap with a 120 like True Prophecy. Next is Whisper of Fissures. Increase the damage and size of the burst of stasis when you destroy a stasis crystal or defeat a frozen target. So this basically just makes your stasis bigger and just better in general. Slow from your abilities last longer. For those abilities that linger, their duration will also increase. This is the Whisper of Durance. This is very, very, very powerful. It basically just increases the duration. It's pretty much self-explanatory. So last one, Whisper of Shards, shattering a stasis crystal to really boost your grenade recharge rate, which will be huge because nades are very important on Warlock, as you know. Shattering additional stasis crystals increase the duration of this benefit. So obviously this is very, very useful, especially when I'm playing with a hunter who's using Shatter Dive and also the Glacier Grenade. So that is my Warlock Shadebinder build. And with that, I also will be using Ace of Spades and True Prophecy, pretty much the same build weapons-wise. But One exception is sometimes I could be shotgunning with transversive steps, and I really recommend using Ophidians or transversives, because if not, I don't really know what you're doing, because Ophidians and transversive steps are, in my opinion, easily the most overpowered exotics for Warlock in the game. So I will be using Powerful Friends, obviously, to get the free more mobility. I can also put on Distribution, which is very, very good for, when you use a Healing Rift, all of your ability cooldowns are slowed or, lessened, which really helps. So that's basically all my builds I'm going to be using and all the things I recommend you use. Another special loadout, if you'd like to use kind of a cheesy loadout, I definitely use Truth Teller. Auto-loading is very good as well. So, Truth Teller with a 120 and, Tractor Cannon, something like that. That's another great build. But obviously I will be using this build going into Trials. So I definitely recommend you use the same. And yeah, that's basically it. I just wanted to discuss some different loadouts and things I will be using in Trials, and maybe you learned something from this video. If so, if you enjoyed the video or you learned something from the video and you'd like to see more, be sure to slap that subscribe button. Also hit the like button, it really helps me out a lot. And leave a comment for some video ideas you'd like to come soon. Maybe we'll upload some, good Trials competitive games, like we play a bigger streamer, right? And we do well against them. It's very close. We'll upload that. Different things like that. Give me some ideas. What do you want to see on my channel? What do you think would be really good content? But anyways, I hope you'll have a great rest of your day. See you tomorrow for Trials. I will be live streaming it with my stacked team if you'd like to come watch us get those adept weapons and have a good time. So everyone have a great rest of your day.